Do you like cocaine? Anyway. Hey guys, welcome back. How's your summer going? Good, bad? Talk amongst yourselves. Go ahead. Yeah, I can't relate. Mine has been so unbelievably, unfathomably boring. It's ridiculous. So I decided that I should do something fun. At the beginning of this year, Hollywood decided to grace us with yet another funny little horror movie about animal endangerment. Yep, you guessed it. I'm talking, of course, about everyone's favorite Drew Barrymore co-star, Cocaine Bear. Personally, I felt like that movie was okay. Would I see it again? Probably not. Lucky for me, I own it. So that's good. If you're a die-hard Cocaine Bear fan, which I know for a fact some of you are, boy, have we got a show for you. As of May 2023, we have not only a movie about a bear on drugs that no one asked for, but now we also have a movie about a shark on drugs. Again, that no one asked for. So grab your snacks, drink some water, pray, do whatever you gotta do, and let's take a dive into the movie decides to open with a bunch of royalty-free stock videos that they clearly stole from the internet. I think they're at a carnival. I mean, it showed a Ferris wheel, but that's pretty much the only indication that we have that they're at a carnival, because whoever this guy is literally just looks like he's sitting in front of a blank wall with LED lights on it. He's trying to sound super gangster, but he really just sounds like he's reading off of a teleprompter.
What's up, dude? Yo, peace out, bro.
Anyway, after the bad guys put a Glad trash bag over the head of whoever this guy is, we finally get to meet our main character, Nick. Nick's job is basically to... I don't really know what Nick's job is. The first scene that we get of him is he's tied to a hospital bed with what looks like scotch tape that he's very much struggling to get out of. Nick receives word that there are a bunch of creatures on the loose. One of the main creatures is what I could best describe as if Shark Boy grew up and became a murderer. Guys, when I tell you, there is literally like no information given at all. Like none. I feel like I imagined this movie. They go down into this basement, which looks like it was filmed inside someone's garage. I mean, there's literally like 4 feet of space between Nick and the other guy. And as soon as Nick walks out, Shark Man somehow manages to wiggle his way through some tubes and take out the other guy. How this guy didn't see a 6-foot shark man lingering in the corner is beyond me. For some reason, Nick decides that he needs to go undercover. So somehow he gets a meeting with the main drug guy and a woman who I thought for about 3/4 of the movie was his girlfriend. And let me take a minute to talk about this girl. Her name's Persephone. Who came up with that? Actually, because they need a raise. That's an incredibly unique name. I've never heard it. It's just the most ridiculously long name. I get bored halfway through reading it. Then we sit through the longest dinner scene I think I've ever seen in my entire life. They talked in code basically the entire time.
I like the shark fin soup.
Maybe I'll have half a dozen oysters on the half shell.
And then it immediately cuts to Nick and Persephone hanging out. Yeah, they're dating now. So, Persephone then tells Nick that they should try this mystery drug. He agrees to it, like an idiot.
Get some bang for my buck, you know what I mean?
He starts to have these really weird visions, and we get more flashes of stock videos.
Shark City, baby.
We cut to a scene in the forest of some girl who we've never seen. It's pretty far into the movie to introduce a new character, if you ask me, but whatever. According to Google, this girl's name is Megan. Basically, Megan's living in a cabin and she has an entire lake in her backyard. She goes outside to the lake and sees that weird, terribly animated thing in her lake. Obviously startled, Megan decides to get out her Samsung Galaxy S3, snap a picture of it, and then run back inside. Apparently, Megan's been telling people that she saw some weird monster in her backyard and no one believes her. Everyone thinks she's crazy.
Things couldn't be more peaceful around here.
After this, we get to see a phone call between Garisco and his head henchman Fuentes, where they finally reveal that their big plan is to
Be sharks ruling the ocean. The world. Who knows?
I don't really know what to do with that information. Then we find out that Nick and Persephone like each other, which honestly, I was rooting for them. Eventually, I got kind of bored and started skipping through things. I know what you're thinking. Allie, can't do that. What if you missed something? I don't really care. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm just trying to get to the end at this point. Can't miss that much. Oh my gosh, Nick's beard is gone. What the? I'm telling you right now, watching this movie literally gave me a headache. I feel like I was in 3 different time zones. I did not know what was happening, and I really miss Nick's beard. Nick wants to go fishing with this sailor woman, for some reason, and 2 of Garisco's goons. Whoa. If anyone wants to join my new band, Garisco's Goons, hit me up. Bad guys show up to try to kidnap Nick, and Nick gives us the weakest performance of someone trying to escape I've ever seen in my entire life. These men are barely touching him. Jotty on the right's hand is hovering over Nick's shoulder, and then they just let him go. They force Nick to take them to the rendezvous point, which is Megan's cabin. Not really sure why that is, but hey. Who cares? Then Nick says he's not going to leave his friend in the boat when they didn't even offer that as an option. And then he says,
No harm in asking.
we get to watch Megan cooking her dinner, which is literally the most boring, useless thing. She hears a noise outside, so she picks up a hammer. And when the door opens, oh no, there's a man behind the door. On the way to their rendezvous point, Nick, the sailor girl, and the bad guys get attacked by a crab lobster creature thing. And I'm just going to play the scene for you because I can't even. We eventually find out that the guy who snuck into Megan's house and put his hand over her face was the evil guy. Luckily, Nick busts through the window and saves the day. Megan gives the most Oscar-worthy performance after Nick tells her that the creature she thinks she's been imagining is actually real.
I thought I was having a mental breakdown, but it's real. I feel so happy.
By that reaction alone, I would think she just won the lottery. Then we get another weak fight between Nick and the bad guys. Honestly, I am so sick of seeing this, I had to turn away. But then the creature shows up and starts just eating everybody, which I'm not going to show because it's very disgusting. Oh, thank God that's over and the creatures aren't terrorizing us anymore. We go back to Nick in the hospital. He has his beard again, guys.
I regret this, Neil.
Wait, his name's Neil? That's so embarrassing. I've been calling him Nick this entire time. Whoops. Nick gets force-fed his medicine, and then he says,
You want to see something scary?
yeah. Turns out, Nick was the shark man all along. Crazy, am I right? If you guys want to watch the movie for yourself, it is on Tubi. It's free. I mean, if you want to waste an hour and a half of your life, be my guest. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. The only thing more confusing than pretty much every aspect of this movie is the audience score that it received. Way too close to 50 for my liking. It almost passed. Can we think about that for a minute? One of the best movies I have seen. It is up there with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. 10 out of 10 would watch again. I mean... Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all the things, do whatever you gotta do. I really hope you liked it. If you did, cool. If not, keep it to yourself. I will see you guys on the other side. Okay, bye.